caller. Good morning and welcome once again. Once again, let me use this medium to wish us all happy new year, compliment of the season. May this year bring about. I am Joseph Oyo. Headlines on door attack. Ajidatiwa other statewide security patrol. Kano approves $6.9 billion naira for key projects. Banks bad loan spike after CBN withdraws forbearance. New Year's Eve fire destroys 24 electronic shops in Lagos. And now to the news in details. Nigeria's banking sector recorded a rise in bad loans in 2025 after the Central Bank of Nigeria withdrew the regulatory forbearance granted to lenders during the COVID-19 pandemic, according to the paper's Bank's latest Microeconomic Outlook report. The report showed that the banking industry's non-performing loans ratio climbed to an estimated 7%, exceeding the prudential benchmark of 5%. The CBN said the increase reflected the impact of ending the temporary reliefs earlier granted to banks to cushion the effect of the pandemic on borrowers. Regulatory forbearance had allowed banks to restructure loans affected by pandemic without immediately classifying them as non-performing. With the withdrawal of the measure, a number of previously restructured facilities have now crystallized as bad loans, pushing the industry ratio above the regulatory ceiling. Despite the increase in bad loans, the CBN stressed that the financial system remained broadly stable in 2025, supported by stronger capital buffers and liquidity positions across the banking sector. The industry liquidity ratio averaged 65%, well above the 30% minimum requirement, while the capital adequacy ratio stood at 11.6% as above the 10% threshold. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. Banks bad loan spike after CBN withdraws forbearance. Meanwhile, the Carnival State Executive Council has approved over 6.9 billion naira for the execution of various projects aimed at improving welfare and accelerating development in different parts of the state. The Commissioner for Information, Ibrahim Waya, disclosed this after the 36th Executive Council meeting at the Government House, Kano, on Thursday. He said that the council approved over 859.2 million naira compensation for structures affected by a 5-kilometer road construction in Tudun Wada local government area. He added that about 358.5 million naira was approved for stormwater drainage in Kano Municipal and 896 million naira was earmarked for a failed culvert reconstruction in Kiru local government. He explained further that the council also approved the sum of 2.6 billion naira for Yandodo Mahialu road construction, 1.2 billion naira for a bus culvert construction, and 431.7 million naira for Entrepreneurship Institute graduation and empowerment. For more details, please visit the Vanguard newspaper. Kano approves 6.9 billion naira for key projects. In the meantime, Oyo State Governor Mr. Lucky Aiyedatiwa has ordered intensified security patrols across communities and forest areas of the state. The directive was issued on Thursday during a meeting of the security chiefs in Akure, the state's capital. The meeting was held in response to a violent attack carried out by gunmen on Ipelewo community in our local government area on Wednesday night, New Year's Eve. The attack, which occurred at about 10 p.m., reportedly saw gunmen invade the agrarian community and set a police station ablaze, forcing officers and residents to flee as the attackers fired sporadically, causing panic in the town. An eyewitness witness said the attackers, numbering about 20, stormed the community around 10 p.m. on Wednesday, shooting sporadically and forcing residents to flee their homes for safety. This news was sourced from the Nation newspaper. Ondo attack, Aiyedatiwa orders statewide security patrol. On to the last news on newspaper review this morning. A fire outbreak in the early hours of Wednesday gutted several shops and a storey building beside the Kotun roundabout area of Lagos State. The Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service, however, confirmed the incident in a statement by its Controller General Margaret Adesayi on Thursday. She stated that the agency received the distress call at about 12:22 a.m. while firefighters arrived at the scene at about 12:32 a.m. She added that a team of policemen from the Cotton Division was also on the ground to maintain order while firefighting operations were ongoing. The fire service said the blaze was successfully extinguished and brought under control with no casualties recorded. They said yesterday that the suspected cause of the fire was an electrical surge resulting from negligence. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. New Year's Eve fire destroys 24 electronics shops in Lagos. To bring the newspaper review to a close this morning, here is the recap of headlines. Ondo attack, Aiyedatiwa orders statewide security patrol. Kano approves 6.9 billion naira for key projects. Banks bad loans spike after CBN withdraws for BRNs. New Year's Eve fire destroys 24 electronics shops in Lagos. With that, we've come to the end of newspaper review. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app from Google Play Store and App iOS. You can also check out our website www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyokola. Good morning, and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.